Welcome to my Ultimate Samus Guide. In this video, I'll be going over Samus basic fundamentals, bread and butter combos, and some general tips and tricks that should help you grow as a Samus main. Samus, the protagonist from the Metroid series, is known for her long-range attacks, and in Smash Bros, she utilizes them to create the core of her gameplay. Through the use of her missiles, charge shots, grapple beam bombs, and her long kick attacks, she is what is known as a zoning character. Zoning-based characters excel at keeping their opponents at a distance, but Samus is a bit different in that she can also pressure you once she gets you in the air. Samus isn't all about shooting every projectile you can as fast as you can. While in some cases, that would be a good play, the depth of Samus as a character is much deeper than that. Samus is a character that requires patience, as her attacks are usually big commitments. Keep this in mind as your opponent, especially if they're an aggressive type, will find ways to move around your attacks and will oftentimes attempt to pressure you into close range combat, where Samus is less effective. Samus's movement is key to her success, as she will use her movement to bait and punish whiff attacks, generally keep herself safe from harm. In my opinion, Samus is played best when neutral is constantly reset until she can explode into some kind of combo or kill confirm. Spacing and timing will be a huge factor whether or not you are successful in hitting your projectiles. As a Samus main, you'll first want to work on this aspect of her gameplay. You may be wondering how exactly one determines proper spacing and timing. Well, to figure this out, all we need to do is look at the range and speed of all of her attacks. Starting with an attack like her Zair attack, you can determine the length of Zair and keep that distance in your head while fighting. This is a good distance to maintain, as it will make it easier to react to approaches, as well as threatening the space in front of you with your charge shot. This spacing will also give you time to fire a missile if you feel necessary. Overall, you want to gain a good understanding of the range she's capable of and a sequence of attacks that will stop your opponents from getting in. Keep in mind that while her keep away game is strong, Samus is a character that will want to push forward after gaining advantage, as she can force your opponent into reacting incorrectly, allowing you to punish for a kill or combo setup. There are a few basic combo starters and follow-ups that you should familiarize yourself with, the most basic being short hop up air into another short hop up air. You can also do short hop up air into short hop forward air, but you need to hold back on the control stick during your up air animation to space properly for the forward air. These are her two most basic aerial attacks and will be used in a wide selection of follow-ups, starting from down throw, down air, up tilt, missile, and up throw. Super missiles have been my favorite combo starter so far. As they have so many follow-ups, I'm inclined to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but just about every move can combo off of a super missile, making them extremely rewarding when hit. They work at various percentages, but are easily blocked, parried, reflected, cancelled, or crouched under. You can use a full hop down air at high percentages to confirm into various kill options, mainly neutral air, back air, or charge shot. If you watched my last video on buffering, you may have noticed that buffering attacks causes you to miss at times. This is normal, as some combos require an initial dash forward to actually hit. Put what you learned into practice, but don't overfocus on all the confirms, percentages, frames, etc. And as you play as you would normally, with the information in the back of your mind. You'll find you'll start to see where you can apply the knowledge and what situations they are appropriate for. This also requires losing a lot. You'll never learn your bad habits until someone shows them to you. The next best thing you can do is to save replays and attempt to see where you went wrong. Remember, every loss is a win. As your need to recover from that corny quote is important, recovering in Smash Bros is equally so. Samus's recovery is tricky yet predictable, if that makes sense. I guess the best way to put it is, off stage, she has a few mix-ups to choose from. Saving her double jump, Samus can choose to bomb jump her way back to the stage. Remember, don't give up, no matter how bad it looks. Samus can also tether to the ledge with her grapple beam for a quick recovery. Now that we know how to recover, next we need to know how to stop your opponent from recovering, or at least make it as hard as possible for them to do so. Samus has several tools for edgeguarding, and gets even more complex edgeguards the more Samus tech you use. But for now, we'll keep it simple. Down air, forward air, neutral air, charge shot, back air, and her bombs will be your go-to for most edgeguarding situations. It's actually possible to edgeguard while you're recovering, using either footstool or down air after using your bombs to recover. Samus, when she's thrown into the air, has trouble landing, especially on flat stages like Final Destination. Fast fall aerials or using bombs to maneuver mid-air are your best shot of reaching the ground safely. Try to cross up your opponent and make them guess where it is you're trying to go. Samus has good air movement, and utilizing her charge shot, she has a few options to turn around mid-air. These techs are known as turnaround B, B reverse, and wave bouncing. For turnaround B, hit the control stick in the opposite direction, then press B immediately after. For B reverse, hit B first, then the control stick in the opposite direction, and for wave bounce, you do a turnaround B into a B reverse. So flick the control stick in the opposite direction, hit B for the turnaround, and then immediately hit control stick back in the other direction for the wave bounce. There's a good video by My Smash Corner that goes over this tech pretty well. It was made for Smash 4, but it's still relevant for Smash Ultimate. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below. I wanted to quickly go over the differences between Samus and Dark Samus, and why I choose to play Samus over Dark Samus. There's another excellent video by Save As Untitled that goes over the main differences, but to recap, Samus has fire effects instead of electric, smaller hurt box, slower roll by 3 frames, smaller initial up smash, larger F smash hitbox, less shield stun on down tilt, slightly higher missile and charge shots. The main difference I wanted to discuss was Samus's hurt box. When you hit back while jumping with Samus, you curl up into a ball, and that alone will dramatically reduce Samus's hurt box and make you a more evasive player. Dark Samus simply can't do this. I wanted to thank everyone from the Samus main Discord. These guys are absolute lab monsters, and I've been pushing the Samus metagame for as long as I can remember. I'll link the Discord, so if you're interested, I'm sure they will have no problem answering any questions you may have. They really are a treasure trove of information. There's so much more to go over concerning Samus and Smash Ultimate, but I hope you find this video was a good start, and a good foundation to begin learning the character. I wanted to avoid too many specifics, as fitting every detail into one video would leave no room for future videos. I have much to discuss and hope to deliver more Samus content soon. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the battlefield.